Today I'm covering OnlyUp. OnlyUp is a platformer about a boy from the favelas who has to make his way from the ground to the top, above the clouds. Along your way, you face obstacles of all sorts of dizzying heights. If you have a fear of heights, this game is definitely not for you. The main theme of this game is simplicity, that less is more. The game's mechanics are very simple. Run, jump, climb, fall, slow-mo. And oh, it does have a roll mechanic. I think this is what intrigues me the most. The fact it has such simple mechanics, yet it has achieved what many games don't. Roaring success, phenomenal streamer coverage, and most importantly for the developer, it's made a fortune. When playing the game, you can notice that even the audio is simple. It's just footsteps, wind, and a music track, with the occasional interactable object sounds. The art is all bought assets, and the bugginess of the game does make it ideal for speedrunning, which has been great for content creation and has surely helped the player base and sales. Now that we got that brief overview out the way, let's jump into Steam and start our analysis. As you can see, it has an all-time review count of 8,738 with a score of mostly positive. For an indie game that had no early access and was only published just over a month ago, this is a great achievement. It's a testament that games don't need ridiculous budgets to achieve greatness. Let's take a look at the reviews and see what the players have to say about it. This time I'll be looking at the good and the bad. So the first review, posted on the 14th of June, says buy game, make it halfway in 40 minutes, take 20-minute toilet break, fall all the way down straight away, refund. 10 out of 10. That is a great comment. Let's scroll down here and see what else we can see. Okay. So this person's left a negative review. They say the entire game is made for shilling out NFTs. It's Goblin Town NFT shilling. A large chunk of the assets in this game was stolen from other games, even some solo 3D artists. As an artist myself, this doesn't sit well with me. This is not great to learn. I'm going to have to do more research into this to see if these claims are true. Let's keep scrolling down. Okay, so there's another negative comment here, and this one says, this game is the definition of content, meant for streamers to have something to do for a day and then be forgotten in a month. Going back to the Steam page, I clicked into the developers page to see what I can see. The dev is called SCKR Games, and there's a Twitter link and a YouTube link too. I'll save that one for later. But for now, let's dive into their Twitter. Starting from the bottom, there is a very clean first tweet of a game with a picture to accompany it. This tweet states, if you're not afraid of heights and are ready to climb to the top, don't forget to add the game to your wish list. The strange thing is that this only achieved 10 likes, 1 retweet and 4 comments. So how in the world did OnlyUp blow up? Let's continue up the feed and see what we can uncover. On May the 30th, there's a post claiming that 30,000 Steam users had already played it. So within the first week, it was already starting to garner some major attraction. Once again, not reaching too many people and only receiving 2 likes, retweets and comments. Scrolling up the timeline, the first major tweet I can see is by Kometo, reaching 258,000 people. This must have garnered some serious attention straight off the bat and got some more eyes onto the game. Now we're snowballing. Let's crack through this domino effect, or what I like to call the trickle down effect. We've got Katrina with 149k views, Pakora with 614k, Jabu with 137k. Oh, hold up, we've got our first Goblin Town affiliation. This is a whole other topic of discussion, so let's save this for later in the video and continue with the trickle down effect. We've got FaZe with 307k, Domain with 112k, but the major thing here is that Kai Cenat, the king of Twitch, is playing the game. That is a major boost for the game, and surely this is where it spiraled out of control into virality. John Macapody with 25k. Then XQC, the former king of Twitch, then plays it. Amiru and Asmongold play it, and then Kai Cenat plays it again, then again, and finishes it. More Goblin Town affiliation and merch shows up, which we'll get to later on, and then more Goblin Town affiliation and merch shows up. XQC then defeats the game, and Pokimane plays it too. And then we've got Sasha with 108k views as well. Then iShowSpeed plays it. Now the king of YouTube streaming and the king of Twitch streaming have played it. Now this is major. OnlyUp has achieved a place in the top 5 games across YouTube, Twitch and Facebook gaming. It's amongst the likes of big time games such as League of Legends, GTA 5 and Valorant and Diablo 4. How the hell did an indie game achieve this? What perplexes me even more is the stats after this. A massive 2,933,000 hours. Let me repeat that. Hours watched across Twitch, YouTube and Facebook gaming last week alone. In 1 week. Then Dr. Disrespect plays it. 1.5 million views on the tweet alone. We can't top those stats. I'm honestly shocked. This is such a massive achievement. Even if it is a cash grab, it's a hell of a cash grab. Right at the end of the Twitter, SCKR Games addresses the copyright claims and issues in a detailed Steam community post, which we will dive into later on, stating that the asset got into the game by mistake. Let's create a timeline for this success. Okay, this is the perfect streamer formula. People want to go up, people want to finish it and see what's at the peak. Viewers want to see the streamers fall and fail for the entertainment value. I can compare this game to Getting Over It. I remember that game had the exact same formula and achieved the same massive success. OnlyUp even has a Getting Over It statue in the game. Not only that, he references it on his own Twitter multiple times. And on top of that, you can even see it in the trailer itself, which is a wholesome shout out to the prior Smash game made by Bennett Foddy. OnlyUp has came at a perfect time as the buzz of Getting Over It has worn off and something needed to fill the void in this genre of game. That something was OnlyUp. It's all about timing and noticing the gap in the marketplace. It doesn't matter that the assets are bought, it doesn't matter if it's simple, all that matters is that it's fun to play. The developers saw their opportunity and grabbed it with both hands, and I commend them for that. Rolling into the YouTube channel, I was shocked and confused. This doesn't look like a professional official channel by any means. It looks fan-made by a 12-year-old. In fact, there is old random Fortnite videos on there, alongside Minecraft and various other games. Considering I was greeted by a Rickroll, this very well could be the case. There are no devlog videos before the release, and the OnlyUp videos are posted from only 3 weeks ago. This makes me truly believe that this game was put together in a week. Clicking into the About section, I found out that the developer is from Denmark, has 41,193 channel views, and has owned this personal channel since April the 13th, 2014. The channel has raised more questions than answers, and it's leading me to believe that the developer's roaring success is all down to pure luck. This has led me to ponder a few things. Who is he? How did he get to this point? How did OnlyUp get so popular? To find the answers to these questions, let's go to the promised land, the Steam stats page. Comparing these stats to AAA games, you can see how indie games are making a huge rise. Small developers are making massive games, earning millions off them, and competing with the companies that dump $500 million into games like Halo Infinite. It's honestly amazing that right now there are multiple indie games in the top 50 most played on Steam that are competing with AAA games. Searching SCKR Games on Google, I found an IGN article and a PC Gamer article. The IGN didn't uncover much, it came out with a not rated score, so let's go over to the PC Gamer article. Straight off the bat, the title references to NFTs. After this, PC Gamer mentions the community unhappiness with OnlyUp's adjacency to NFTs. The NFT app Floor also recently launched a new feature called Up Only Mode. From the screenshots, you can see plenty of NFT references in-game. The writer mentions that the game feels sketchy, that it's not a good game, and that there's unbelievable dodginess to the NFT aspect. But from the Twitch tracker's live stats, you can see the game still has thousands of concurrent players. This game has garnered a fair bit of controversy over its month in the spotlight, many coming from ties with the Goblin Town NFT and the curious case of stolen assets. The game was in fact taken down for a day because of the asset issue, which was quickly resolved. You can tell this game is very hit and miss by the reviews. Over a third of all the reviews are negative. But you know what they say, any press is good press. Regardless of these reviews, the game has still shone. From the reviews we visited earlier, it is very obvious what the complaints are. People are angry. They are mad at the thought of OnlyUp being a cash grab and ripping off other artists' hard work and the fact that it has such strong ties with NFTs. SCKR Games even made a community post on Steam addressing the copyright to do with the anime girl character. In this post, SCKR takes no responsibility for using this asset illegally, says they have resolved the issue with the creator on friendly terms terms and even called himself a humble young developer. At the end of this post, the dev mentions that there is no time for the Discord server and that it will be closed, which in my opinion is a very strange move. From my research, the developers haven't confirmed any ties with the NFT, but the relation is obvious. Goblin Town NFTs are plastered throughout the game, they're even on the player's character, and there's a mask with it on too. The collaboration is even more evident by the fact that Goblin Town released a line of merch in collaboration with OnlyUp. There's no doubt in my mind that the NFT has profited from the game, and it all seems very suspicious that this game blew up with these NFTs in there. Nothing is confirmed about Goblin Town paying big streamers to play their game to start the trickle-down effect, but honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Kai Cenat was one of the first streamers to play this game, and yet he is the king of Twitch. It's something to think about. OnlyUp has done an amazing job at going viral. It's done a great job at capturing the audience. It's made a lot of money very fast, and I'm sure the developer is not complaining about that. It'll be interesting to see where SCKR Games goes in the future, whether they put more time into developing a more well-rounded game, or they come out with another similar game that just fills a void in the market and does very well for them in the short term. With that being said, this is How to Game Dev. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, and make sure to follow me on my other social medias. I'll be doing weekly content, and at the moment I'm dropping videos every Monday. The next game I'll be covering is BattleBit, another viral success that has done absolutely amazing and even better than OnlyUp. So subscribe and stay tuned because that'll be coming next Monday.